called it starting line. That's what we call tonight. Starting the year off right. Because, hands up if you agree with me, this time is a crazy time for you guys. Yes? Is life just not super hectic and busy?
Yes!
Give me a yes, Derek, if it's busy and hectic right now. Everything is grabbing for your attention. You go into your first day of school and they're like, hey, you musical, sign up for band. Hey, do you want to play sports? Hey, do you want to do this? And then that's just school stuff. And then you got outside of school stuff as well. It's grabbing for your attention. It's like, hey, come here. Hey, can you do this? Can you do this? Life is super hectic and busy. I remember whenever I was in 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, way back. Y'all are just going to get over it. It happens. But whenever I was your age, way back, I remember everything that was grabbing for my attention. Now, I was in the athletic squad. I know that you're looking at me thinking, dude, I actually hurdled. You probably don't believe me. I hurdled. But more than that, I was an avid soccer player. I mean, I played soccer when I woke up in the morning. I played soccer when I went home. Soccer. It is everything. So that's... Yes, we do call it football in Ireland. But that's what I spent all of my time doing. That was what was grabbing my attention. Everything else was demanding my time. And you know what? Jesus was actually super low on my priority list. Actually, he wasn't really a priority at all because I wanted to be a soccer player. Jesus and my faith was not my priority. Fame and acceptance were. Because I thought, hey, if I get good enough at this soccer game, I'm going to be, I'm not going to say the word game anymore, but people are going to notice and people are going to think, hey, this guy's all right. My encouragement to you guys tonight is to begin this year with your priorities right. And because there's so many things that are grabbing for your attention right now, I wonder where Jesus is on your priority list. And when I think about this, I think about a passage in Matthew. Everybody say Matthew. Matthew. And it's one from Matthew 4:18. Say that with me. Matthew 4. That was really poorly instructed. Matthew 4:18.
Matthew 4:18.
Okay, and it's a passage where Jesus goes and he asks his first followers to come and follow him. And he goes and he talks to Simon Peter and he goes and talks to Andrew. And if you don't know the story, what do those guys do? It's like,
Fish.
Yes, they're fishermen. And they're out, that was a horrible illustration. They're out on the boat. They are busy going about their business. They are going about what they're doing for the day, trying to catch their fish, all of the above. And Jesus comes along and it says, and he's like, yo, I don't think he says yo, but he's like, hey guys, I got something that I would like y'all to do. Would you be, I'm just abbreviating, like this is if I'm interpreting the Bible, and he's like, this is what he says. And so he's like, hey, will you come and follow me? What? Follow me on Twitter, wow. He says, hey, will you come and follow me? Here's the thing. These guys were super busy going about their job. Super busy going about their day. Just like you guys. What time do you all have to be up in the morning for school tomorrow? That's horrible. Anyway, y'all have got a busy day ahead of you tomorrow. These guys were super busy, but Jesus came, called them, and you know what? They dropped everything. They dropped everything and they decided to go and follow. What would it be like for Jesus actually to say to you now, hey, I know that your life is busy right now. I know that school is super hectic. I know that you're really stressed out. I know that you worry all the time. What would it be like for Jesus to come and say to you now, hey, despite all of that, I want you to come and follow me because I've got this pretty cool plan for you if you would say yes. I wonder what you would say. Would you be like, no, but Jesus, actually, this thing is pretty important to me. I'm pretty good at it. That's awesome. But tonight, I want you to check your priority list. Where is Jesus? Where is your faith ranking on this priority list? Because my hope for you tonight is that you will go away with Jesus being priority number one and everything else will fall in between afterwards. Jesus, hey, you're my number one. Will you help me direct all of these other priorities in my life? So it's just a real short message tonight, just to encourage you guys, to challenge y'all as you start out this year, the school year this year with the youth group. But we're going to have a time of worship, and as we do that, the band's going to come forward. I'm going to ask you all to stand. But I want to explain to you why we worship, because you can stand. But every night, as you stand, let's be quiet. But every night that you're here, we're going to have a time of worship. And so for some of you that are new, this may be a totally new experience, and you're thinking, wow, are we at a concert? Or like, what are we doing here? This is one way in which we can worship God. There are many ways in which we can do that. And one way is through song. And we have a wonderful band that is led by Thomas. And we've got loads of different students in 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. And they're just basically helping us connect with God in another way. And so this is a time for you guys to sing along. There are words on the screen. And so I just encourage you to think about the words that you're singing tonight. It's a way for you to connect with God. But as we do that, I'm going to pray, and then the band are going to lead us in some worship. God, thank you for tonight.